Hey HO Racing fans, I'm Scott. This is Scott's House of HO Racing. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you do the old LSS below, the old like, share, subscribe. If you are a current subscriber, I want to thank you again for stopping by and taking some of your time out to support the channel and check out the latest video. Tonight's video is the Buy It Before EvilBay TYCO 3. And once again, if you haven't caught any of the other previous videos on the Buy It Before EvilBay, I'm going to be listing 5 cars tonight. If you're interested in purchasing any of these said cars, all you have to do is email me which car or cars you want, your mailing address. I email you back with the total cost of shipping to your door. You tell me if you want it. If you do, I simply invoice you through PayPal on my business account, Scott's House of HO Racing, which you can Google. And basically, I get it shipped your way once I receive payment. And then once like I mentioned in the other videos, if you're not 100% satisfied once you get your car or cars, then you simply return them in the same condition you received them in. Just simply email me and say, Scott, my plans have changed, or I decided I don't want these cars. Ship them back to me, and I will refund 100% of the purchase price of the cars. Once again, I do not refund shipping. And as always, I've added the added bonus of $100 on any one order on cars before shipping, and I will ship those for free anywhere in the continental United States. That's a great deal. So spend $100 and get them shipped to your door for free anywhere in the continental United States, all on one order. So without further ado, as you can see tonight, we have 5 what we call C10 Plus cars, which, in case you didn't want to read the very beginning of the video, C10 Plus means the whole car is new, never run, and it is included in its original packaging and unopened. And so we have 5 of those TYCOs tonight, and we're going to start off on the far right with the oldest, and I'll work my way up to the newest. And the first one we're going to start with is right there, the super duper double looper blue Zr1 Corvette. That is part number 7131. It was produced for 2 years, from 1991 through 92. It has a collector's availability of a 5, which is very common, limited collector value. And once again, it is a C10 Plus. One special thing about this particular Zr1 Corvette, it is the one that is with the white stripe completely around the car. And there's another version that has no white stripe, in case you were wondering. Now, once again, I will remind everybody, even though a car may be availability of a 5, this thing was built for 2 years in 1991 and 1992. So even if you had a 1992 version, it would still be 30 years old, and it's still brand new in the packaging. And you know, that's a great little car to have. There's not very many of those that you can see that are still for sale, because they did not produce that many of those cars, just because they were exclusive to that super duper looper set, and there were just certain cars that they promoted with that particular racing set that they were trying to generate more interest and get more people into the hobby. So without further ado, we'll move on to car number 2, and that would be that one right there, which is the Porsche Carrera red with lime flames, the number 78. Part number 9178. It was produced for 1 year only in 1996. That car is also a collector availability of a 5. It is a condition of a C10 Plus, brand new in the package. And as you can see there, 440X2 chassis, just like the super duper double looper I forgot to mention. Once again, great looking car. 1 year only, 1996. It'd be 26 years old this year. And if you're wanting to get it out and race it, that's a good one to get out there and have some fun with. If you don't, then that's a good one to hang up on the wall, because it's in a perfect condition, and it would make a great collector. So we will skip on to the next one in line, and that would be our Cars and Crew. That is the TYCO Mattel Wheels 19, it might help if I turned it to the right page that I'm trying to describe the car that I'm reading the description on. I apologize. That is the Car and Cruise TYCO Mattel Wheels Stp Grand Prix Pontiac, obviously, no longer made, but nice rendition of the car. The John Andretti number 43 STP. Like I said, part number 33570. This particular Cars and Crew was produced for 1 year and 1 year only in 1998, and it has a collector's availability of a 3, which is different than the other two, and that's average, better than average collector value. And it's also considered a C10 plus, brand new in the package, never opened. Those are coming harder and harder to find. The nice thing about that is that not only if you are going to open it do you get the car, but you get some pit crew members to add to your diorama to go with it. So it's kind of like the bonus days when they used to produce the cars and throw in a couple of free tires to try to entice you to purchase the car. So like I said, that's a really neat little kit to have. I've got them all, and I know that 43 car looks really good going around the track. And then the next oldest car that we have here is the one here, over here on the far right, the Corvette. That is a TYCO Mattel Wheels 1998 white Corvette, part number 32265. It was also produced for only 1 year from 1998. It has an availability, collector's availability of a 4, and it's also a C10 plus packaging, brand new in the package. Those are getting harder and harder to find. 98 puts it 24 years old. So, you know, like I said, even though it's only availability of 4, which is common, some collector value, you know, to find them brand new in the package, that's tough to do. And it is white, so if you were to pop it open and get it out on the track, it's really going to be easy to follow around. If you do hop it up, I've learned that the brighter and lighter colors are easier to follow the faster your cars get. And then the final car there that you can see that we're going to list as number 5 tonight is the Hot Wheels Electric Racing Mattel Wheels Valvoline Pontiac Grand Prix of Johnny Benson, number 10, part number 96944. That car was produced for 1 year only in 2001, making it 21 years old. It has an availability collector's ranking of 3, which is once again average, better than a normal collector value, average collector value, I'm sorry. And it's also a C10 plus. So the Buy It Before EvilBay TYCO 3, as you can see there, we got a couple of bets. We got a couple of Pontiac Grand Prix, and we also have the Porsche to go in there. So, you know, quite the little variety, a couple of little stock cars, an SCCA car, and, you know, a couple of street-looking vets. So a little something for everybody's tastes to break up the last one that I had that was just purely cars, race cars. So we've got 5 cars here. I've basically gone over the history, so I'm not going to ramble on any more about these cars individually. All I'll do is just skip and go straight to the pictures of each individual car. I will remind everybody once again, if you are interested in one or any of these cars, if you purchase any collection of any my cars that I'm offering on the Buy It For EvilBay, TYCO, or Auto World, and your total purchase comes to $100 or more in the continental United States, your shipping is free. That's a pretty good deal. And these cars are sold on the first come, first served basis based on the email that I received first for whatever specific car at scottdanielmo@gmail.com. And once again, you can Google me, my business, Scott's House of HO Racing, just like the name of the YouTube channel, Scott's House of HO Racing. Very simple, very easy to get a hold of me. My email address is my first and last name, the state that I live in, and Gmail. So even if you, you know, before you want to purchase, if you've got some questions, if you want some more detailed pictures on any of the cars that I've offered in any of the videos, feel free to ask. And as an added bonus, if you have purchased any cars in the past and your total did not come to $100, if you make another purchase that added on with your previous purchase adds up to $100, then I will ship that second order for free in the continental United States once again. I'm sorry for all my international viewers, but international shipping costs are just through the roof, and it would cost me probably as much as to ship one of the cars for free as it would actually be for the purchase price of the car. So obviously you can see I can't do that. That'd be like giving the car away for free. And I wish I was wealthy enough like a Jeff Bezos or someone like that, but I don't own Amazon and I don't own my own rockets. So I've got a long way to go to get to that point. So without further ado, once again, I do want to thank everybody for checking in on the video. I hope everybody's having a great work week right before the Memorial Weekend holiday. You know, this is a very special weekend to myself and my family, and I hope it is to everybody. Even if you don't have somebody in the military, we should all appreciate what our military does for us and the sacrifices they've all made in the past and continue to do for us on a daily basis to protect our freedoms and our right to have this wonderful hobby that we have in slot car racing. So my Memorial Weekend is going to be filled with some thanks. I come from a long line of military people, and grandfathers, great grandparents, and uncles, and they've all served, and got some graves to go visit and pay my respects. And to any of those of you out there that are current members of the military, I thank you for your service. Any of you that have had family members or known somebody in the military and have lost them, my condolences, and thank you for supporting them and their service to our country. So without further ado, I do want to remind everybody, if this is your first time to the channel, please do the old LSS below, the old like, share, subscribe. It really does help the YouTube algorithms. You wouldn't believe how many more people view the videos when I get subscribers on videos. So if it's your first time viewing the channel and you like what you see, or you want to see some more of the content, or if you're just into HO slot car racing, I don't just always do these buy it before EvilBays. I am going to get a look what Scott's got after the next Auto World 3, which is going to be coming out soon. And I would really appreciate if people would subscribe. If you are a subscriber, thank you for continuing to support the channel. If you have any comments, suggestions, tips, ideas for anything on any of my videos, please comment below. And like I have mentioned, please be patient. I don't always get back immediately, but I do answer every single comment that every person makes, because I do appreciate the time that people spend checking out the channel. So without further ado, I will say thank you again to everybody. Until the world buy it before EvilBay 3, light some sparks and melt some plastic, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.